Now I'm gonna work with another Y60 case, and I've already tested all the parts, installed the blocks, some of the blocks, test fitted the reservoir, the radiators on the top and on the back. Okay, so this Y60 has an optional uh, accessory that you could buy, like for example this one. It's an LCD panel made for this case, and it's most of the time it's installed like this. It fits perfectly with this glass. So yeah. So the problem is this has some cables on it connected to that one, and some other cables. So I'm thinking not to install it here because it will block the view. Maybe I'll just put it here on the side, because this also is gonna serve as a secondary monitor, and this will be much cleaner as I could hide the cables connecting to this LCD screen. So okay, I think this would be the best position for this. But if it's not a custom water cooled PC, it's fine that you put it here on the inside here. So yeah, but for this one I'll put it beside the radiator. Okay, so let's go. Also, I only installed a 240 mm radiator because it's possible to fit a 360, but this corner, I think, because of this corner, a 360 will not fit, and it's too close to the connection on the 240 mm radiator, so I won't risk it. So I just put in another 240 and 240 on the back. So here's the build now. Okay, I've I'm done with the custom sleeves, the cable management. Uh, okay, and also I've already installed some tubes, and also the tubes connecting the GPU to the CPU inlet. So yeah, okay. Also I made the this is where I installed the LCD panel. I'll be removing the cover later. Okay, so this would be much cleaner. Okay, you don't see the wires connecting the LCD panels and some of the things that are connected to it. Okay, so I have also made an aluminum cover for the I also bend it. Okay, for the LED strips also down here, so you can see. Okay, later I'll install the two tubes that are missing here. Okay, so and also here's how I've hidden the cables and some other things that connected to this LCD panel. So I put it there, and some of this is the panel that's, the functions. These are buttons. Okay, so here is the back of it. All right. Later I'll install the tubing and then fill it with coolant. Hi. First of all, I want to apologize for the videos getting shorter and shorter, because it started way back December, that my eyes are like I could read, and it's going farther and farther. So um, what I and but what I did is I just limited myself on being on the computer in front of the monitor, you know, editing, and also using cell phones. So it helped a lot. That's why I'm always now I'm limiting myself using computers, using my cell phone, um, so that my eyesight would not get worse because it's fine right now. And sometimes when I do my layouts and checking, leveling, or reading some of the labels on the boxes of components, I'm having a hard time reading them. So for now, I could read like this. Before, it's okay, but now it's going farther and farther. But I don't want to get worse, but at least limit so that at least I won't. I don't want to have eyeglasses, but if I need to have one, I would. But for now, I'm just limiting my strain in my eyes. So yeah, I could. So that's also that I could still continue working, without using glasses because I'm always going on the racetrack, and it's very difficult to go on the track riding fast with glasses on your inside your helmet. So yeah, um, uh, most of the time I don't do some of the videos drilling or what. So I already installed the tubing and everything. But I would just like to note that this is some of the builds that I've redone. Because it's seldom that that happens, but for this particular build, I did a different layout. Like, I don't know if you see my other builds that is like a 45-degree tubing, So I did that first. I'm sorry. I did that first, and when it was done, it's like I don't feel the build, or it did not fit this particular case. So uh, I had to redo everything. I removed the tubing, and then just made this one. Uh, it's much simpler than the first one, but it's more. It fits the build more, compared to the first one that I did. I will not include how that goes, because. I'm just gonna explain again, because the last video I did, I said I would explain where how the tube layout is gonna be, where uh, where's the inlet, outlet. I did not, I was not able to include that clip. I forgotten to, because I was uh, I just wanted to finish the video and just put it on YouTube, and I forgot that clip, so that's why that it wasn't there on the video. So okay, so I've dealt with the LCD panel there on the side, but it's supposed to be here, but I didn't want to put it here because it's gonna block the tubing. Because more important thing for me is I could view the tube layout and I could see if it's leveled. One thing that I always um, is very keen on, very OC about, is every build should be, because sometimes when you see some builds, oh, it's leveled on the front, but when you look on the sides or on the top, the tubes are not leveled, it's not squared in the case. So for me, I'm very sensitive to that. Even if someone sends me a picture, I would know it's not leveled, or it's not squared, or it's not in line with the other tubes. So me, the priority is if there's a 1 millimeter difference, or yeah, that's gonna be fine. 2 millimeters, depending on where it's positioned. 3, I'd rather do the tubing. So if there's 3 millimeter difference, that's not gonna pass. So it's important that it's leveled on the top. If you look like this, it's aligned, and on the front, it's all squared like this, horizontal and vertical. It's always squared. And third, it has to be, if there's many tubes like this one, this is aligned to this tube. Okay, and if you look in this way, everything is also squared and aligned with every tube, and also most of all, the tube has to be aligned with the case. Okay, and what else? Okay, I'll explain where the tube or the layout goes from the pump outlet. Okay, going to the CPU inlet, and then out, going to the CPU GPU inlet, and then out again, going to the 240 millimeter radiator on the back. And then what I did is I connected from out of the 240 millimeter on the back. It's connected on the 240 millimeter again on the top, and then from the outlet of the radiator going to the flow indicator, and then going back to the reservoir. So that's how the loop layout is. And then there's always, please, whenever you do a build, make sure that you have a specific drain system. Okay, sometimes there's nowhere to put the drain valve, but you have to have some outlet or some sort to drain it just in case, you know. So I'm gonna fill this with green coolant as requested by the client. I'm very thankful for the client because this is the second build that I'm gonna do for him. It was I've forgotten the number of that particular build, but it's a white and green, and now it's gonna be black, but the coolant is also gonna be green. I don't know, green is his favorite color, so yeah, I'm gonna put a I'm just gonna get a T1000, no, a T1000. I like to use Thermaltake coolants, like for example, pure clear T1000 coolant from Thermaltake, and then I'm just gonna mix up with their, I don't know, this one, the dye colors. So I'm gonna mix acid green and blue and concentrate green on that particular clear coolant. So yeah. Also, thanks to Thermaltake for sending me this. So thank you guys, and I hope I could. I hope I could. My eyes would, improve so that I could do the long videos again. So yeah, thank you. And then now for the best part.